What is going on, guys? Credard here with another Gray Zone Warfare video. Today we are going to be looking at my 5 favorite keys. So we're going to go ahead today and show you the loot spots that I like to grab. I have the 5 keys here on me, that being the PR Restaurant, the Hidden Fields 3, the Inthavong Shed, the Small Marketplace, and the Mayor's Mansion. The first one we're going to go to is this PR Attic Room key. You can find it right here on the map, 174129, just south of Ground Zero and just north of the Eagle Cop and Bravo 3. Quickest way is going to be if you're on the Mithras faction, just flying to Bravo 3 from base. Otherwise, if you're on the other 2 factions, you're going to be flying November 1 or Mike 2. Just going to go ahead and make my way north up to the restaurant here. Went ahead and brought my trusty DDM4. Got the green laser, the razor scope, the Daniel Defense 4 grip, and a suppressor. You shouldn't have any guards to worry about on the outside here on this trail. Typically, I will run into 3 to 5 unarmed, rather unarmored rebels. They will obviously have arms, AKs, Mosins, pistols, you name it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and begin engaging. We have 1 out here in the front, 2, there's 3, and I have eyes on 4. Don't mind my dogs barking in the back. There's 4, and have we got a 5th? I think we're clear. Gonna go ahead and open up, head in the attic. We are clear. So this is the room here, PR Attic. You go ahead and open it up with your key. You have got a UN equipment box with some armor, rigs, occasional night vision in there. And then you've got a UN firearms box, which will have attachments and weapons. This time around, I got a hollow sight and a Spectre assault scope. You can also check this table here. You can see there's a mag, sunglasses. We got a tracking tag here, ammo box. Sometimes decent ammo, LPS worth taking. Got a briefcase here. Moving over, you do have this shelf you can check as well. Halfway down the stairs, you want to make sure you check this equipment box if you need a backpack or some armor or something. Couple of food spawns, just random spawns in this room with a food storage. And moving along to the front, you do also have food and drink, med bag, a few random item spawns around. And if I check the bodies, I might just find another key. Oh, there you go, digital camera as well. That's some high value loot. Gotta be worth at least a couple $100. Nothing on that guy. This guy had $4 and a drink and $10. Okay. And we're going to move on to key number 2, which is actually just northwest. That is our Hidden Fields 3 hut key. If you move to the Hidden Poppy Fields, just under Ground Zero, coordinate 172132, you can actually find a couple more hidden crates. I shouldn't even say hidden. There's a couple more crates there with some loot. That's always one that's good to hit. I'll show you why in just a second. Alright, so I am approaching the Hidden Fields. Typically, you're going to run into, again, 3 to 5, sometimes 6 enemies. They're not going to really have armor, but they will have weapons, of course. There's 2. There's 3. 4. And 5. So this is your hut right here. HF3 hut. Open it up. Inside, you have a military firearms crate. As you can see, I actually got a few different guns here. We got a AK-74M, another AK-74M, and an AK-19. I'm going to grab the 19. I could unload the ammo out of the mags from those other 2, but for the purposes of time, I'm just being quick here. There is also an ammo box in there. You saw that I got the PP, the M856A1, and the M856. Another equipment box right out here. Random loot spawns all around. Another tracking tag. There's a drink. You can find high value stuff around here on all these little crates and boxes. Moving into the shed, you have an ammo box. And then another UN firearms box. From here, you can either make your way out to the Gladiator Cop and drop off, or you can head to the Eagle Cop. Otherwise, you can make your way to an LZ on your way to the 3rd key in the list, which is going to be the IF shed key. That's actually going to be just over here. So if you've already done these two, our first two, you can make your way over to this Inthavong shed, 157131. I'm going to go ahead and make my way over there now. Alright, so we are approaching location number 3. That's our IF shed. There are going to be a few more guys here, but no more difficult than any other. That's our first guy there. Gonna go ahead and turn on my flashlight, actually. Sounds like we got number 2 in here. There's number 3 inside. Oh, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, let me go back and we'll resume. All right. What happened to this guy? Unfortunate. Died of a broken heart. So, once we've cleared out all of the tangos in here, we can go ahead and loot the shed, which is this guy right here. IF shed. Inside, you have a MSS gearbox, which can contain... You have this MSS gearbox, which can contain some pretty decent stuff. You also have an ammo box and a firearms box. There's going to be loose loot within the buildings as well. And you have a duffel bag just over here in the back of the truck. Make sure you search all the buildings. And now we're going to move on to spot number 4.
Raven, wheels up from Mike 1. This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 1 minute. Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA, 30 seconds. I'm at the LC. Hurry up and get in. Strap in. We're heading out. We're getting close. 1 minute. Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds. Go, go, go!
For our 4th location is going to be the SMP, the small marketplace. Go ahead and show you the key now. This one is located north of Ground Zero, just under Golf 1, and just east of Hotel 2, west of Falang Airfield. You are going to encounter a few enemies, same difficulty as before, typically no armor. There's going to be a handful of loose loot spawns, firearms box, you name it. You're going to want to search all these houses in here, but there's one in particular that we have our eye on, and that's this guy right here. I might just be able to slip in undetected to save us some time. And my gun's empty. Typical Credard mistake. That's 2. Alright, so you're opening this small house here. You have a LRI gearbox, UN equipment, and a UN firearm box on the floor. You can see we just found a nice olive-colored Glock. A Spectre sight. Got an armor in there. RPC rig. That's a nice find. And a nice helmet there. Ammo box as well. Occasionally loose items. Alright. And let's move on to our 5th spot, shall we?
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Golf. This is Raven, arriving shortly near your position. ETA, 30 seconds. I'm here. Move it. Go! Get ready. We're moving out. Get ready. 1 minute. We're getting close. 30 seconds. Spread out.
Can we just take a second to admire how damn good this game looks? I mean, sheesh. Now, our 5th and final spot is a bit of a hike out of the way, but that's the reason I enjoy it. It's because not often do I come here and find it looted. It's very, very out of the way. And that one is actually our Kiyu Vongsa Mayor's Mansion, 146171. I'll show you the key now. That's the KVM Mansion Room. You're gonna find some very high value loot there. In terms of what we have right now, you can find some of the best items to sell off to our boy Vulture. I'm gonna make my way over there across this little field, and then we'll see what we get. This guy doesn't even know what's going on. Alright, so approaching the mayor's mansion, what we're gonna want to do is just follow this fence along the side, go around the back, and there will be an opening. Make your way basically through the opening. You're gonna want to take out the few guys that are here, and then inside the mansion on the 2nd floor is where you're gonna find that room. T-pose. Alright, that's one way to do it. That's one way to do it. So, make your way back inside if you jumped off like I did. You've got a jewelry box right here at the top of the stairs. And then if you come back here, you've got the room. You've got another jewelry box. And if you turn around, you've got a purse right in here. And there we are. Obviously, there is going to be some loose loot, some drinks, some food, you name it, all scattered around. You can check this box too. Sometimes it will have good food and some more valuables. And that is spot number 5. That does actually conclude all 5 of our kind of hand-picked loot room keys. I'll go ahead and show them all once again. So that's our PR attic, our Inthavong shed, HF3, SMP house, and Mayor's mansion. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you leave a like and hit the subscribe. I do take suggestions as well, so if you want to leave a comment of a video you would like to see, that is great. And that'll be doing it for me. I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.